Hello, everyone. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show, you're going to have Cassie. Cassie is from Kansas in the USA. So let's see what Cassie has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello, Cassie. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good, William. How are you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
It's going really good. Really good. I just got back from a pretty hard workout at the gym. So,
Amazing. What did you work
yeah.
out today in the gym?
I'm sorry. What?
What did you work out today at the gym?
Oh, well, it was today was with a trainer, so it was just a lot of everything. Try
And how often do you go to the gym?
to go 3 times a week.
Amazing. Oh, wow. And usually do you prefer to go to the gym in the morning, the afternoon, in the evening? How does it work, your schedule?
Me and my husband like to go together. So we usually go in the evenings when he gets off, kind of the late afternoon. And then on my days off, sometimes I go in the earlier day when we're
Amazing.
going together.
Where are you from, Cassie?
I'm from Wichita, Kansas, in the US.
Hmm.
Well, that's where I live currently. I'm actually from a little farm town about an hour away called Argonia, Kansas.
Okay.
And it's really small. It's about 500 people.
Oh, wow.
But it does have an interesting fact about it. It is the home of the first woman mayor in America.
That's amazing. Oh, wow. Everyone must be so proud of it.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think so. Her name was Susanna Medora Salter, and
Oh,
lived about a block away from her old house. That's a museum now.
that's amazing. I'm so glad you shared this fun fact. I think it's amazing to know that. That's amazing. Oh, wow.
Uh,
And all your family are back in your hometown?
they actually all live in Wichita now.
I
It's
see.
the biggest city in Kansas, but
Wow.
it's a lot easier to get medical care and convenience things. So,
I see.
and
And what do you
job.
do? And what do you do for work for living, Cassie?
Well, I work part time right now as a
Hmm.
nurse in a
Okay.
rehab hospital. So,
Amazing.
and that's really rewarding because a lot of people come from accidents or strokes or a lot of trauma, and you get to see them maybe not be able to stand up when they first come in, and then they might be able to walk out by the time they leave. So
Wow.
that's really cool. And I'm also a life and health coach on the side. So I'm still kind of figuring out my niche for that. But
Amazing.
I just really love helping people obtain their goals and make a plan and have the life that they want, whatever area that is.
Wow. I think it's amazing for you to be able to, to do something that you can help others, not just as a nurse, but also coaching. I think it's amazing for you to be able to help others.
Thank you. That's what I want to do.
And how the opportunity came along for you to start your journey as a coach.
Uh, well, I feel like I'm still kind of in the beginning of it. But I did have a nursing job that kind of did that. It was a lot about education, about back health, spine health. And I was able to help create that program about what that looks like, about pain management, mobility, weight management, stress management, and how that all obtains to back health. And so I
Uh-huh.
would do programs with clients, and I did that nursing job for about 5 years uh,
Wow.
before the department closed, unfortunately. But that was a good background for coaching. And I was like, oh, I really like this. And I can do this and be able to work one on one with people.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, I think for you, working healthcare, it's already, I know a lot. You have a lot in your plate, knowing, or all the knowledge of helping others, and I think that's the way to be. I think it just, I think they combine together somehow. I'm sure you know very well. They combine. We are helping others.
Yeah. Mhm. And
Amazing.
there are a lot of ways to help people. You're helping people by what
Oh,
you do.
I try. It's funny because when I started doing the show, for me, it's all about, spreading positivity and just people express themselves. But to realize that people, they go like, oh my God, actually, somehow I'm listening to other stories and somehow it's helping other people as well based in their personal lives. And I was like, oh my God, when I started doing the show, I didn't think about that. And it's great to see those feedback from people, connect with others from other parts of the world. I think it's when I receive those messages, it just warm my heart because I'm just here literally talking to others, sharing stories, learning. And yeah, sometimes you just do something with passion and somehow people, they just enjoy and they feel inspired or they just, connect with others. And I think that's what life is about, just helping others and connect with people as well. Great. Amazing. Okay, Cassie. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through memories in life and share your point of views?
Sure. Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Full of wonderful questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just first relax before the first question. Okay?
Okay.
Amazing. Amazing. Let's do it. Yes, amazing. Right. So before we start the interview, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change. Okay? Amazing. First question is, tell me something that your parents did or still do that always comforts you.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, which my mom, I don't get to hear a lot anymore, but was my mom singing. She likes to sing, and that was
Oh,
always very comforting.
oh, wow. So I believe growing up, you always have music around you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hmm.
And you have a big family or not?
No, I have two younger brothers.
I see. I see. And when you think about your childhood, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Mm. Just, I think quiet nights at home, we would, be cooking, and then we'd play games or we'd watch a movie, and mom always had music playing in the background, and uh,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, it was just peaceful.
And for you, of course, live in a big city right now, and before you live in a small town, um, when you analyze both, ways of living. For example, when I was born as well back in Brazil, it's a city of maybe at the time was maybe 2 or 3 thousand people, which was quite small as well. And now, of course, I live in such a big city like London, and sometimes I think to myself, my God, I think for me it was a gift for me to be able to explore that very small town where everyone knew everyone. It was different. And I think for me to live in both worlds it's a gift. I see that. How about you, based on your life experience? How do you see that?
Yeah, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I feel that way a lot too. Because Argonia is about an hour away from Wichita and about 30 minutes away from any other bigger town. So it
Okay.
feels, in some ways, it feels very isolated. It doesn't get good cell service. But the pro about it is when you're there, and
Right.
you don't worry about going here or going there or doing this or doing that. You just get to enjoy being there and
Right.
feel relaxed, I guess.
Uh,
Um, and sometimes I miss that, but I do also love living in the big city,
uh,
where there is always something to do. There's always lots of friends I could go see. There's always new things to explore. So I definitely feel what you're saying about enjoying both worlds.
and what do you like the most about living in a big city? What's something about it that you go like, wow, I love being here? There's something?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I just love that there's a lot of activities going on every
Uh-huh.
weekend. If there's something we want to go out and do, we can find something that's interesting to do, or we can go see a little museum, or we just really like to explore our city. And I like that my husband likes to do that too. So we find a lot of new things or new restaurants or things like that.
And your husband, he grew up in a big city or in a small town?
No, he grew up in a small farm town too. Yeah, just in the opposite direction. So, and he actually lived on a farm. I did not live on a farm, but he
I,
actually lived in and worked on his family farm.
oh, sweet. And how did your path cross for the first time, if you can share?
Yeah, well, we met through one of my coworkers at one of my nursing jobs, and she already knew him, but I had just tagged along after work to a 4th of July party, and
Right.
and it was just a group thing. So it was, hi, I'm Dan. Hi, I'm Cassie, and then there wasn't. I mean, we didn't see each other again for about a year and a half,
Oh my God, wow.
and didn't really think much about it. It was just meeting somebody new. And then we saw each other again at her birthday party about a year and a half later,
Uh-huh.
in December. And we just hit it off and we started
Oh,
seeing each other everywhere after that on accident and then on purpose. So,
I love the stories when people meet each other and suddenly they don't see each other for a while, you know. It wasn't the right moment, I think. You're not prepared to, somehow start something there. But it was just like a little light, just like lighting up for something to come in the future.
exactly, exactly.
Sweet, very sweet. Next question. Hey, Cassie, next question is, what hurt your feelings?
I think being ignored
Mhm.
or feeling overlooked.
Do you cry easily or not?
Yeah.
Tell me something. When you think about yourself, what's the biggest joy of being Cassie? What do you like the most about being you?
Oh, I the first thing that comes to mind is that I just say yes. Like, you want to do this? Yes. You want to go here? Yes. You want to try this? Yes. I want to try all the things, learn all the things, do all the things.
I
So,
always say the power of saying yes, it's just beautiful and amazing because you never know when it can get you.
right.
Amazing. And you always been this way?
I think so. Yeah.
Amazing. Very
Yeah,
good.
I think like you just have to sometimes be ready for opportunities. For instance, um when I first got my passport, I didn't have any plans to go anywhere. But I knew within the next 10 years, I want to go somewhere and I want to be ready. I don't want to be held up by not having a passport. So I'm getting it now. And then when the opportunities came, I was ready.
That's amazing. I love that. You're already talking to the new universe in the future. You're already bringing some, you know what I mean? Connecting some ideas. I love that. That's the way, for sure. I'm the same as well. I'm very curious about everything, and I think sometimes you need to give a first step, organize something because you never know what's around the corner.
Yeah, exactly. When we all go on hikes, I'm like, oh, well, let's just see just one more quarter. Oh, let's see what's around that tree. Always.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Right. So before the next question, what's the biggest joy of being a coach? What do you like the most about it so far?
I like empowering people and helping them believe that they can do it, whatever it is. If that's organizing and decluttering their house, if it's emotional regulation and stress
Mm,
management, you can do
wow.
it. You know, if they want to make lifestyle changes and healthy habits, they can do it. I just love trying to empower them and encourage them.
I see. And as a nurse as well, what do you like the most about your job?
Um, I like I love just meeting all these different kinds of people. I love hearing their stories and learning about them and just people are really amazing and so resilient and how much they've overcome and just really interesting people.
Wow. And most of you, the people you work with, they are more females, they are more males, or is a mix of them?
Definitely more females.
I see. I see. Okay. Next question for you is, if you could be any age, what age would you choose and why?
That's a very good question. But I, hmm, I think I would just be my age now.
See?
And hopefully I would always say that, because we change and we learn and we grow. And it's true that we wouldn't be who we are now without who we were. So I, yeah, I think I would just be now.
I love that. And I think embracing our age, it's such a great place to be because, every age we are in, there's always a beauty behind. You know what I mean? There's always something. It's amazing. I love it. And aging for you, when you think about age, it's something that bothers you or you just see as a matter of life?
Um, I think sometimes it bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but that usually happens when comparing, right? When comparing to other people or to what the norm is or to what you think it should be. Um,
Mm-hmm.
actually had a friend that recently passed away, unfortunately, but she never told me her age. She never talked about her age at all. I've met some of her other friends in this process of her being sick. They didn't know her age either. She did not speak about it at all. And we all thought she was at least 10 or 20 years younger than what she was. And honestly, I kind of want to be like that.
Uh-huh.
So that kind of has made me think about, well, why do I don't need to think about age that much, just,
Totally.
yeah.
And why do you think, when we talk to people around, when you see people talking about age on TV or social media, in your opinion, what do you think people they tend to hide their age or not talk about it? They prefer to, just somehow not talk about aging. It's something there, the stigma. What do you think it's there?
Um, I think that sometimes maybe culturally, I don't know,
Mm,
that we don't appreciate the wisdom of older people.
okay.
And um we all want to look young. I mean, I
Yeah.
think like people want to look young. And I can't disagree with that. But
Hmm.
I do appreciate the wisdom that comes with age. And I think maybe if we put the focus on that, that would be that a different perspective.
And what's the meaning of life for you when you think about life?
I think it is learning and growing
Hmm.
and becoming a better person, becoming the best version of ourselves, and helping others and inspiring them to do the same, helping others to grow as we're growing.
Tell me a life lesson that life has taught you that you feel like, oh, I'm so grateful that life somehow, taught me this lesson or something about life that somehow you enjoy knowing it through life.
I think um, to assume the best about people,
Hmm.
to assume good motives from people, even if you disagree on maybe actions or the ways to go about things. Um, I try to come at things assuming that most people have the best motives in mind, and that
Well,
that really helps.
I see. Okay, 3 questions left. Let's do it. All right, but before the next question, of course, working with people and coaching people, there are a lot of energy there. Yeah, there are a lot of like you are guiding them. They are sharing some situations, and sometimes even if you don't want to, you get involved with them. It's impossible for you to not somehow feel what they're feeling or be so touched by something that they are sharing. My question for you is, there is a way for you somehow to block this? Sometimes the energy can be a bit drained or can be a bit negative, and sometimes we can take to our personal lives, even if we don't want to. Somehow we just, there's a way for you to block that or to protect yourself, or how do you do with that?
Well, one of the techniques that they taught in my coaching certification school was just to ground yourself, to be present in your body, to say, I'm here, this is me, this is mine, that's theirs. And that helps a lot. I am a social crier, though. I heard somebody say that. When I see other people cry, I always start to cry. um, but I don't always carry it with me like I used to. So that's definitely a learning process.
I see. All right. Next question is, what was your best friend's name growing up, and why did you consider this person your best friend at the time?
I think I would say Tabitha, and we're still best friends today.
Oh,
As we met when we were about 5. And
wow.
I think we've just always been able to share a lot. We have a lot of things in common that we like, or the way that we see things or things to do. But we've always been able to share things on a deep level with each other, and that's really special.
And what's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity?
Hmm. She's very, very, very detailed
Okay,
about preparing for things. I'm not quite as detailed or long looking at things. I'm more of a big picture person.
right.
Um, so that's our difference and our similarities. Um, I think we're both overthinkers. We both think a lot about everything or situations or how to help the people around us. She's a nurse also. Um,
Ah, okay. That's amazing. Okay, so she's watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message, what would you say she's watching?
oh, you inspire me, and I love you.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Two questions left. Let's do it. Hey, Cassie, next question for you is, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
I thought you might ask that question, and so I've been thinking about it. And I think my husband, um, yeah, he's just he's shown me some different ways of looking at life and looking at things, and he's always very kind and patient, and he's also kind of made it safe and secure for me to learn and grow and expand and change. He doesn't expect me to stay the same or control what my growth looks like. And that's been really special.
Oh, and what has been something very meaningful that he somehow you learned from him, or somehow he, since you've been together, there's something that you went like, you know what, I'm so grateful for you because just to be around you, I learned that. There's something you could share?
Yeah, I think he has helped me learn how to live in the present more.
Right. Hmm.
Because there's been times in my life where I would be stuck in the past or feel kind of down. And other times I would be stuck in the future and all the what ifs and the anxiety. And he's very good at just staying in the present and taking care of now and enjoying now. And I
Wow. When you think about, analyzing your life, yeah, if one day you're gonna put your memoirs together, yeah, what will be the title of it?
something about something about growth and changing. I would
Hmm,
have to overthink that a lot before I came up with one.
I see. All right. Last question, ready? Let's do it. Last question. Cassie, before the last question, of course, I'm sure working with people have a lot of stories, have some situations that, you've learned or, you helped some, your people working with in the healthcare. Tell me a moment that you could share something that you go like, you know what, this situation or this moment, I'm gonna hold close to my heart. There was something that happened that you could share through your career.
There's been a lot. And I think I would just say kind of maybe a recurring one
Hmm.
that that is special. It's just if people are having a hard time to just be there and hold their hand and cry with them.
Wow. And sometimes that's what they just need, just someone by their sides to at least understand what they're feeling. And when you can somehow connect with them, oh my God, you just made everything right, for sure. Wow,
I can't fix it, but I can hold it with them.
totally. Wow. Okay, last question is describe yourself in one positive and one negative word only.
I'm gonna say vivacious
Okay.
and headstrong.
Why is that? Why do you describe yourself with this word? Headstrong. Why is that?
Because sometimes, well, because when I get an idea in my head, I just dive right in. I'm just going for it. I'm all in.
Wow. I don't know if you believe in astrology, but what's your star sign in astrology?
Leo.
Ah, it makes all sense. You really know what you want and you just go for it. You cannot relax until you get it done.
Nope. Very passionate. Here we
Wow,
go.
amazing. So I believe you are in July or in August.
July
Ju-
30th.
Wow. And you like celebrating birthdays?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see. Amazing. Right, not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to say some words. Just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with family,
Foundation.
money,
Opportunity.
fear,
Block.
life,
Possibility.
love,
Safety.
religion,
Ideas.
sex.
Fun.
You like looking, thinking, fun. One word for politics,
Confusing.
friendship,
Support.
desire,
Passion.
regret,
Sadness.
success,
Possible.
wish,
Dreams.
happiness.
Home.
One word for Kansas,
Home.
USA.
Diverse.
Okay. One word for coaching,
Forward.
wow. And the last one now, nurse. One word,
Caring.
wow. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your husband for a coffee and I'm going to ask him, Tell me something beautiful about Cassie. What do you think he would say?
Mhm. I think you would say that I will do whatever I can to help people, the people around me.
And if I would ask him, tell me something that she still needs to work on, to improve on, what do you think he would say?
I think you might say I overthink things too much.
I see. He knows you very well.
Yes.
Let's play now, Cassie, and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it. Do you like dancing, Cassie?
Yeah. Mhm.
I can see, I can see. So before you ask me the question, tell me, people watch this interview right now. Maybe they would like to connect with you, or maybe they would like to somehow, have you as a coach, or maybe they would like to explore a little bit more about your knowledge for you to guide them. What's something about the job that you provide? I know you were just starting out your career, but tell me something that maybe you aim to be, or maybe something different, or maybe something unique about the work that you want to provide to others that's for some reason you think that stands out.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Um, I just want to help people move forward past whatever is hindering them from getting to what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I've helped some people with anxiety and stress management, bring their levels down, and kind of learn how to um, organize their day and regulate. A lot of it is about regulating your own nervous system and regulating your mindset. And that is what can help you move forward, learning how to do those things. And then I also have helped some people with like decluttering because I think getting rid of the clutter in your space helps the clutter in your mind. And then you can move toward your other goals that you want to have. So I'm really good at um, breaking big things down, big projects down into step by step pieces.
Wow. And something that, in your opinion, you touched a few times about anxiety. So what do you think nowadays? Including myself, I think all of us we have some moments in our life that we feel anxious about things. What do you think nowadays is the biggest cause of people get very, anxious about things? Why do you think is that nowadays?
I think we just know too much. We know too much about what's going on in our own countries, our world, and I think it's too much. I think it's too heavy. I don't think we were all supposed to know all of that every day, and that's
Wow,
really hard.
amazing. Okay. Okay, Cassie, you can ask me a question now.
Yeah, my question for you is: when you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh my God, that's a great question. Right, I have a funny story to tell you that before I answer your question. So I think I was maybe 6 year old, I think 6 or 7. And one day, back in school, our teacher, she gave us like a piece of paper with like random questions, for children, like, um, you know, very random questions to know a little bit more about us. And there was a question there asking, what would you like to be when you grow up? Do you know what I wrote down? Michael Jackson. Anyway, so she collects all the paper for everyone. And next day, she called me in her desk and she came up to me and said, William, come here. I was like, okay. She was like, did you understand this question? And I was like, yes, I understood. And she said, why did you put Michael Jackson? And I was like, because I want to be Michael Jackson when I grow up. And she was like, okay, but Michael Jackson is not a profession. I was like, okay, but I want to be Michael Jackson. Anyway, so I have this vague memory, like when I got home, my mom talking about that. So I think she she could see that I didn't want to change my mind. So I think she contacted my mom, tried to somehow explain to me. So I have this vague memory, like at home, my mom saying, Michael, you can be a dancer, you can be a singer. Michael Jackson is a singer, he's a dancer. So you can choose those, profession. And I said, no, 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 I want to be Michael Jackson. So I think, you know what I mean? As a child, I think that was one of the thing about this. It was a very genuine answer, I remember. And I just wanted to be him at the time. But, to be more specific, I think, as a child, I just wanted to do something that I could maybe help animals. I could be, even teacher as a child. I remember like think, oh, maybe I would like to be a teacher because I love school. I love being in school. I had this. But like when I started like growing up and I was a teenager, I want to be a lawyer. That was something that I said, you know what? I think I was born to be a lawyer. But I think that was because my teachers at the time, because I love like Portuguese grammar, I love, all those like history, I love that topics. And I think they mentioned to me a few times, oh, you could be a good lawyer. I could be a good lawyer. And I think that stuck to my head. And somehow I said, oh, you know what? I'm going to be a lawyer. Looking back now, I don't think I could be a lawyer. You look back. However, if you'd ask me right now, what, your gift, what would you like to be? For sure, it's something connected to psychology. Yeah, I think something because I think the show here, what I do here, I don't have the degree to do the show. However, it's something connected with psychology. It's because I'm so fascinated about people. How people live their lives, how people express themselves, and I think it's all connected to psychology in a way. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think, yeah. So I think it's something that. For example, I even still want to do actually a course, and I think if as an adult, knowing myself and what I like, it's easier for us to find a career because we know a lot about ourselves. So I think I would do a psychologist course right now, a degree, because it's something that I'm very fascinated about it. I think it's something. But yeah, growing up, as a child, I just want to be on stage. I want to do something with music or arts and everything because I was fascinated about art overall. Dancing, my God, I love dancing as a child. So as a child, I want to be an artist, but I didn't know explain which area could be. So I just put Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson could do it all. So I think that was a genuine answer as a child. So yeah, great question.
Do you get to do any of that now?
I do. I dance the magic box every day. I cannot sing, that's for sure. That's for sure I cannot sing. But when I'm dancing, it's like a therapy for me. Because I love expressing myself through music, through dancing. When I'm in a party or with friends, I just close my eyes. There's some music on. I just connect with the music. So I think it's something that's not I don't do professionally, but I express here and I use it in the magic box because I put some music, I hear stories, and I'm here expressing myself. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now with art.
Beautiful.
Did you enjoy the interview?
I'm sorry.
Did
Did
you
I
like
enjoy
the
it?
interview?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys. I love your vibe. I love you come across a very calm person. I think it's amazing. I feel your energy. I think you are, in the right path of being a coach. I think people, even though it's the first time talking to you, and I can feel this warmth about you. And I think coaches, that's I think the base they can have. And I think, talking to you and I can see, how much you enjoy working with people, helping others as a nurse as well. And I think that's the way. So I wish all the best. I know you're starting your career right now, and I wish all the best. I just hope that just be yourself and enjoy because I think it's visible how much you want to enjoy people. Sorry, to help people, and I think that's the way to go. Carry on, carry on every day, and put all your energy there because that's the way to be for sure. Before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by,
Actually, could I read a little bit of one of my favorite poems?
you absolutely can. Absolutely.
Okay. So, this is from Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He's my favorite poet.
Okay.
And I just thought I would read the last three paragraphs of my favorite poem called A Psalm of Life.
Amazing.
Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing o'er life's solemn main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing till shall take heart again. Let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait.
Beautiful. Oh my God, can I see the cover of it? Can I see the cover?
Oh, yeah. This is just Longfellow writings.
Wow.
Not
Yeah,
very
yeah,
clear.
I could say yes, absolutely. Wow. Amazing. Thanks so much for sharing. Thanks again for sharing that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks again. Regards to your husband, regards to your friends, and keep in touch. It was a pleasure having you on the show, okay? Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much. You too,
Take
William.
care. Bye bye. Take care. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.